Howdy doodle, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm in a rainstorm right now, so I'm stuck in my car until it dies down a little bit. I don't feel like running in there. And it's quieter in here. I dyed my hair today, so I wore it down. So if I keep brushing it, I'm sorry, it's just long. Still thinking if I'm getting it caught or not. I'm debating. Anyway, this is what's going to happen this Valentine's weekend. I'm going to do it in 3 stages. We're going to talk about signs and feelings. So this could be signs people you might be dealing with over Valentine's Day, feelings that may be expressed, or your feelings you might be expressing, or some things that might be happening. Phase 2 is some details that could go down for Valentine's Day weekend. And phase 3 is things like we don't see coming, blind spots, if you will. So let's get into phase 1. We're going to talk about feelings, details, and astrology signs. I think I'm going to do, since I don't know who's watching, I don't know if you're in the masculine energy or the feminine energy, I'll do masculine, feminine for each phase. So phase 1, astrology signs and feelings, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is going to be a quick reading. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to get too ingrained in it because a lot about Valentine's Day is about surprise and spontaneity. I don't want to ruin that for you, but I do want you to be a little bit prepared or tell you what you need to know about this to help you make right decisions or help prevent yourself from getting your hopes up. I get my hopes up a lot because I have a very creative brain in there. And it's like, meh. Church. Nope. Divine feminines. Either have a lot to say or don't want to reveal too much. My feet. Oh, I got it. My little arms. Like a T-Rex. That's how I feel sometimes, being short. Okay, let's get some astrology. Energy. This rain is making me sleepy. Okay. So let's start with the Divine Masculine. Let's talk about, this could be their sign or energy. I'm going to tell you both. So for signs, we have Virgo and Sagittarius. For planets, I have Jupiter and Venus. So Virgo or Sagittarius could be their birth sign or in their chart. Virgo energy to me is always analyzing, thinking, contemplating, making a plan. And with Sagittarius, talks about passion and drive and working hard towards something. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is working hard towards a plan. Could be a Valentine surprise, could be making a love gesture. This is making a plan about passion or expressing passion. And then we have Jupiter and Venus. Venus talks about love, so they want to make a passionate display of love or a passionate gift of love. They just want to express to you through some kind of either artistic expression or a gift, or they want to say something to you. Could be expressing feelings here. But Jupiter is talking about a return here with Saturn, but with Jupiter, like to me Saturn is a return, but Jupiter could also be a return, but in a smarter approach. Like you've learned a lesson about love, you're more mature about love. Could be coming in and revealing feelings. Could be a secret crush here. Anything like that. Just a sense of making a plan to give a gift or do a demonstration or to express feelings, or all of the above. Then we have in your pride, I am second to no one, no third party allowed. They have a karmic, and I'm upset. So this Divine Masculine is into someone who is connected to someone else, doesn't want to share with someone else, or they think that their other person has someone else and they're very upset. So this Divine Masculine could be saying, I don't want to be in your life if this karmic is in your life. So they could be asking you to make a decision. That could be them making a plan to present this ultimatum to you. But in your pride, I feel like this is something that might come up rather quickly and pass rather quickly. It might be a quick fight. With this Jupiter and Venus, I think this masculine will realize it's not the way they're thinking this karmic is in their life. Like, maybe they think they have a karmic they're in love with, but I don't feel like their person is in love with them. It could be friendship, sharing custody, anything like that. It's like, don't get in your pride, Divine Masculine, and cause a rift in your relationship this weekend. It might not be what it seems to you. You might misread a situation this weekend, Divine Masculine. So over here, Divine Feminine, for their signs in astrology, we have Aries, Fire, Uranus, and Water, which I did take out the Cancer card, and I didn't take it out. It fell out into my hoodie and almost got my pants. I didn't put it back, but so I feel like this could be Cancer here. So we're going to say Aries and Cancer, but it could also be Gemini and why can't my brains are so tired. Pisces, Gemini, or Cancer. Aries could be a literal sign here, or this is very defensive energy with Aries and Uranus and Fire. They're very passionate about their own creative endeavors right now, passionate about protecting themselves, but there is a lot of sexual energy as well. Could be wanting to protect a relationship, but to me this is like very defensive and very independent vibes over here. Uranus is stubborn, not willing to it's kind of like I don't have to explain myself energy. And with a Divine Masculine over here and your pride, this could be your Divine Feminine or two separate things. I just feel like there's going to be a little bit of a hiccup for people, which happens on holiday weekends. Like you try to have plans and you do something and you get into a little snippet about something, like the travel arrangement doesn't work or something happens and it's just like a little rift. It's not like a massive fight. I do feel energy on that side, but there is a lot of sexual tension here. Uranus is learning a lesson here, growing wiser, and deep feelings. So there could be some deep feelings you're for someone, Divine Feminine, that over this weekend you're just going to get stronger feelings for. We have get out of your comfort zone. Go on a date. I am thinking of messaging you and I am waiting to hear from you. So this Divine Feminine is waiting for either an invite from someone, or they're waiting to hear back from an invite they sent, or they're like contemplating if maybe they should reach out because they don't think that their person is going to. Or this happens at the same time. They might send you a message as you're sending them because you're kind of on the same wavelength. But this person is definitely contemplating. This Divine Feminine wants to reach out with some communication, and they might send a message. Go on a date. If Divine Feminine gets asked out on a date, you should go. Go on a date. Get out of your comfort zone is your advice from Spirit. I feel like it might be a date that you aren't really excited about, or you're nervous about, and maybe you're thinking about bowing out, and Spirit's like, don't give it a chance. That's their advice to you. So let's move to phase 2, and let's see some details that are going to happen over the weekend for Valentine's Day in your love situation. Divine Masculine. Do 6 cards for this, since it's only one deck. Okay, I heard 8, so we're going to do 8 cards each. Divine Masculine. Alright, Divine Feminine. So let's talk about the Divine Masculine. Let me set these so they don't fall. We have clean it up and co-create. So like I said, there's some kind of mess, argument, tiff. This could be cleaning themselves up, trying to get themselves looking good for maybe to ask someone on a date, cleaning up their place. Maybe they're having a date at their house, or you are, Divine Masculine. Co-create here. This could be plans made. It's like you're getting their place ready for some kind of agreement, co-create, or cleaning up their for some, I feel like it's going to be like a quick argument that gets cleaned up, and now you're co-creating energy of like, let's have a good weekend, let's move past this. And then I have clean it up is like literally cleaning their place, themselves up, getting ready for some kind of event. Co-create, they could have worked with other people. This could be a surprise that they've worked on, or a date that they've been planning with someone. Between worlds and truth be told. So they could be, this Divine Masculine could be in a third party situation, and this could be them saying, clean it up. They're making a choice, deciding who they want to create with, getting out of this between worlds and telling their truth, like they want to leave someone for someone else. It could be very serious like that. But for the majority of you, I do feel like cleaning themselves up, getting ready for a date. These are plans made or collaborated on for a surprise. Between worlds could be you're from two different places. You might have to travel here. It could be a long distance relationship. And truth be told, could be I want to clean this up. I want to decide, like if you're in a long-term relationship but you're in separate places, this Divine Masculine could be like, I want to co-create as in live together. Let's pick where we're living. This could be an engagement, getting more serious, not wanting to go back and forth. Truth be told is telling romantic feelings. I do feel an element of like secret feelings being expressed. Apologizing for things. Reminiscing a lot about the past and thinking about the future. It's a lot going on with Divine Masculine this weekend. Then we have breathe, flexible, and milk and honey. So yeah, Divine Masculine, although this weekend I think is very big for you as far as making decisions or plans, you're trying to go with the flow here. You're trying to be zen, especially if you plan some kind of surprise with milk and honey. Like it's going to go the way it's meant to. I've worked hard on this. I'm not going to ruin it with a bad attitude or get stressed out. I'm not going to psych myself up and get to the point where I'm not going to express my feelings. You could have a lot of nerves. Milk and honey could be like, I'm going to come in and express my feelings and get it off my chest. It could be something like that, or it could be I've planned a big surprise and I'm nervous and anxious, but I know it's going to go good. And then we have never ending story. So I don't know if this is they're always battling their anxiety or they're beating themselves up here, or never ending story is how you two could get to that point of bickering. This could be like for the ones that have to make a decision between two people, they're definitely realizing in this weekend that it's a never ending story with the toxic one, and there's that clarity here. And for the other people, the never ending story is, I just feel like if you're in long distance, you have to have this romantic weekend, then maybe leave. So there's a sadness, like, oh, we're always saying goodbye to each other, or there's always some kind of roadblock. So there is a great element of milk and honey is like maybe good booty hootie. But if you're with someone who's in a relationship, if you're like the third party watching this, because it's collective, I could be saying that the never-ending story is you have this romantic weekend with them and then they go back to their spouse. That's really sad. But I do feel like it's getting to a deeper level for that storyline. No judgment. I say what I hear. So let's go to Divine Feminine. We have the Fates, go the distance, and all that glitters. Okay, so there's some kind of fated, something you've worked hard for, something you've manifested, Divine Feminine, going the distance. This is like wish fulfillment. But again, also something you've been working hard for, manifesting. All that glitters, again, wish fulfillment. Shiny. You could have a nice, lovely surprise. This could be true love coming in for you, Divine Feminine. This is like really good energy. Going the distance, you could be traveling. Someone could be traveling to you, bringing you a gift by mail or by person. Communication coming in fast that makes you happy. This is something fated. A person faded or a relationship faded. This could be an engagement. All that glitters could be a diamond ring here. We have not for you, chop wood, and community. You're working hard out here, Divine Feminine, with this, all the glitters and the fates, and going the distance does talk about hard work and something you've manifested. It's like you've chopped what isn't good for you out of your life. This could have been you left a karmic. You are now free, like you've gone through some shit. It could be that as well. Or you could be literally leaving someone over this holiday weekend that you're just done with and choosing yourself and going towards either another relationship you're happy about or with community. It could be you could literally be getting attention for something, or this could be a public proposal or a public surprise, something the community helped bring to you. To going the distance is the elevation of a relationship. I'm getting proposal here. A lot of proposals going on for the Divine Feminine. We have no place like home in reversed and poised. So you might be moving, especially if it's about love. You could be traveling. You could be going on a love vacation this weekend. It is definitely talking about you're not going to be comfortable with this. Like, you definitely have to get out of your comfort zone in some sense. You've worked hard for something. You're poised. You're doing well. You're okay on your own. So I think this element of uncomfortableness is allowing someone in. Finally dropping your guard a bit this holiday season, Divine Feminine. Let's go into phase 3. What we don't see in the shadows. What could be happening. Surprises. Things that they could help get you through in a better light this weekend. Some guidance. Let's talk to the Divine Masculine. We'll do 6 cards this time. Alright, so let's do Divine Feminine. Alright, so Divine Masculine, we have asked for help, breaking free, free spirit, feelings, miracles, and letting go. So yeah, some Divine Masculines are leaving a karmic, deciding to get divorced, deciding to get separated because they have a different love interest, and I'm stuttering, so they're very choked up. This is something very difficult. Asking for help could be getting an attorney, asking for friends' help, family's help. Like literally, I'm just feeling moving on from something very toxic with this breaking free, choosing who they love in their heart space, which is the Divine Feminine to this Divine Masculine's energy. And again, it's not gender. It could be same sex. There's no gender in the spirit world. Free spirit is, this could be choosing to love yourself and not anyone else. Maybe your love interest is yourself. Choosing to be by yourself this holiday, Divine Masculine, and putting that love into yourself. Feelings, but there is an element of deep feelings. So for a majority of you, I feel like you're leaving something toxic because you have deep feelings for someone else. Yeah, miracles. You want to go towards somebody you feel is a blessing and a betterment of your life, and you want to break free from the toxic. Yeah, letting go of what doesn't serve you, letting go of a relationship that is no longer fulfilling. I feel like a big decision is being made on Divine Masculine side. Asking for a divorce, asking for separation, saying the relationship isn't going well because they have a lover. And if this is the Divine Masculine and you're finally growing the cojones to walk out of something toxic, that's still a victory for you this weekend, even though it's heavy. So stay positive about it. Divine Feminine, we have awareness and gentleness, hope, positivity, re-energize, and waiting. So we have awareness and gentleness. I think there's going to be some truth bombs spilled about this Divine Feminine's Divine Masculine. That's going to put, I just see Divine Feminine in great empathy. Maybe they're going to realize that their person is asking a divorce or in something very toxic. Or awareness and gentleness. Somebody could come forward to you, Divine Feminine, and could work really hard, and like things might not go the way you expect them, or they're not as romantic as you hoped, or there's some glitches. Like this is you being gentle with them and understanding the sweetness of the gesture and the surprise that they're doing, and comforting, like, hey, you know, I'm aware of the hard work that you put into this, and it also softens you, like, oh my God, they do love me. It's like I just feel Divine Feminines overall are getting some form of demonstration of love from their Divine Masculine. That's going to put hope back into this, especially if you've been apart or there's been complications or feelings weren't expressed. This is going to give you hope for the future, hope that things can get better and grow, positivity. I feel like some feelings are going to be expressed to you that make you happy, like maybe you're realizing that your crush likes you back, or someone might come back this Valentine's and say, you know, I love you, I want to be serious. Maybe you were just kind of like fuck boy, fuck girl energy, just having fun, no judgment. Maybe someone wants to take it to the next level, or someone might surprise you that makes you very happy, surprise visit if you're at a distance. And we have re-energize and waiting. So yeah, the long distance relationship, you might get a surprise pop-up visit. You might want to shave those legs or what have you, Divine Feminine, if you're a female. You might get a surprise visit. If not, it's a surprise visit. You might hear that they're coming to see you soon for the long distance. For you in separation, you're going to get some answers or some signs that are going to tell you, like, oh my God, this person does love me back and they're coming back for me. You could hear that they're being separated, which is going to make you wait for them. You might be apart this Valentine's Day from your loved one, and that might be a demonstration of love that brings passion back into it, that shows their feelings when, even if they're apart for you, for some of you out there. But I hope this was helpful and gave you some good advice about this weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to do another makeup video, if I can shoot it, hopefully a little bit quieter. I'll do another tarot reading about the actual Valentine's Day itself, and I'm going to talk to, I'll try to do two, like people in separation and people together, so I don't have to like do two storylines. I'll do it in the same reading, like two piles of people together on Valentine's Day and people in separation on Valentine's Day, and we'll talk deeper about your relationships, and I'll pull more decks. I'll try to, if I have time and energy, I'll channel specific Valentine decks. Like, I don't know if I have any more index cards. I'll have to pick some up. If I do channel, that will be most likely Sunday, because I don't think I'll have time during the day tomorrow to get that done. I'm not trying to drain myself over the weekend. I need to rest and rewind, but I still want to put out some content. So I will see you soon. Have a lovely Friday evening. Have a shot for me. I'm probably going to write and be in my PJs in about 10 minutes and just hang out in my room on this Friday night and low-key rest, because I'm exhausted. It's been a long week, and I'm sure next week it's going to be long too, and I'm just waiting and knowing I have this big move coming up and things are about to get tight financially. It's, moving in. Then I have all the utilities for living there, and then all the insurances and all the shit, and it's just one income, and I'll be fine and make it work, but it's like a lot of stuff happening at once. Moving, renting the U-Haul, getting helpers to move you, getting unpacked, getting Daisy back, getting Daisy adjusted to living in the apartment, getting into a routine. And hopefully Daisy, I'm borrowing my sister's dog nanny cam. Hopefully she's alright while I'm at work, because I feel like she's going to bark for a little bit every time she hears the door close, because she never lived in an apartment. So I always had a house. So it's a lot coming at me at once. Preparing for it. And I'm already tired just thinking about it. I need to gear myself up. So next week, I might do a reading every other week instead of every night. So that one night I stay up a little later recording, and then the next night I go to bed earlier and get some more sleep, so I'm not so drained by the end of the week. I'll figure it out. I'm just still in nomad mode, and I only have a few weeks left to go until this is all done and I'm in my place and life is good. So we will get there. Love and light, everyone. Bye.